Hey guys, last video I showed you how to destroy your trauma instantly. Today is about unwavering faith and why that's all you need. So what is faith exactly? Faith is the conviction to the unseen. Having been the observer of many and having helped my clients unshed all their baggage, I see why people can't achieve their goals. This is because their faith is stronger towards a negative outcome. Oh, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Life is shit. I've tried everything. Why isn't it happening for me? Sound familiar? The attachment to failure and fear is potent, so rich. Never forget, fear is faith in the unwanted, and gratitude is faith in the wanted. Gratitude is one of the three gems I'll be discussing later. Moving on. Have you ever wondered why so many people are willing to play the lottery, and why many individuals are just willing to spend money in a casino or place bets on a betting website? Why? Because in their minds it's safe. It's some sort of quick win they crave. Whether they win or lose, they'll keep doing it because they think it's safe. Even without a guarantee, it's somehow safer to play the lottery, gamble at the casino, and place bets as opposed to turning your energy to achieving your goals, embracing any perceived suffering that comes with that. Do you see the insanity? How bizarre it is? The madness? When it comes to lottery and betting odds, they are always highly stacked against you because a high majority of the population is willing to do that. However, when you take a leap of faith towards your goals, unwavering no matter what shows up in the sensory world, you will surely be rewarded because there's a very small amount of people who are willing to pursue their goals until they see their success. Mostly because people are unconscious or unaware of the laws which govern this perception we live in. Bob Proctor, Neville Goddard, and Napoleon Hill, three of the greatest teachers to ever have lived, made me aware of the primary law, which is the law of vibration. Please notice, guys, the law of attraction is dictated by this law. Law of attraction is the secondary law. The feeling is the secret, meaning you could be visualizing, scripting, or any other method out there. However, if you're not in harmony with the good you want, things will come in the form of something underwhelming or you'll get shit. The law of vibration explains why sometimes you get results with one method and it doesn't work for something else you seek to attract. Then you go on some spiritual rampage and try a myriad of techniques, which isn't bad by any means. I just find it funny because the same thing happened to me. This leads to me showing you three gems which are practical methods for using the law of vibration. I say this with absolute confidence. These gems will allow you to achieve anything you want. All these gems will be full videos, so look out for them. I will always explain everything in chronological order, so it aligns with the transformation. Gem 1. The coordination period and gratitude. Every time you choose to upgrade your life and start your campaign on goal achievement, something will appear that seems to be an obstacle, which isn't the case. This is simply the first stepping stone to everything you want. Please understand, reality doesn't care about the content of your thoughts. It cares about the nature. In other words, the frequency of your being and how potent it is dictates everything. When your heart and mind is in unison on something that you're fixated on, you will see it in the material, whether that's good or bad. The outer world is a mirror of your internal world, but just with a delay. For example, if you were to look at the mirror and start shimmying and smiling, but the mirror appears still and you continue to shimmy and smile, and you gradually begin to look down in disappointment and feel unhappy, the mirror begins to mimic your shimmy and smile. Then you're like, what the heck? Okay, everything is nice. And then you begin shimmying and smiling with the mirror. However, because of your prolonged period of feeling unhappy and looking down, your mirror begins reflecting that. It's the same thing with your goals. You start happy, and then gradually, you start to weaken. And when you're just about to give up, the goal shows itself. However, because of your displeasure you held, the goal will appear hard to keep, extremely difficult to grasp, or it will simply disappear. The way to override this is to simply and absolutely accept everything as a blessing or a blessing in disguise. and keep your emotions and thoughts always in favor of the goal, knowing it's coming, it's attainable, no matter what, and give thanks to the universe, God's source, or that energy you believe in. Every single time you feel the essence of defeat trying to arise, you give thanks, you stay strong, you give praise, knowing you have the energy to even pursue a goal, knowing you have the thought capabilities, the energies, the rich emotions to achieve your goals. Gem 2. Accepting the failure scenario. See, a majority think if you accept the failure scenario, the failure will come. It's quite the contrary. Resisting the failure scenario is the very reason your goal has not come about. You fight, push, and attack the world. When you're attacking yourself, one of the biggest reasons for this is because people hold on to the image of how everything's meant to turn out. You force visualize, thinking it has to be absolutely spot on for it to manifest. Incorrect. Visualization has one purpose, and that's to correct your vibration. So you're now a match for your ideal scenario. The love and excitement you're projecting is your power. The mental is just an aid, because the physical mind is mainly designed to locate routes to your goals of what it's already experienced. The only thing you should do is admit, I really don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going to happen. Know what maybe the goal might not happen right now. Maybe it won't happen how I expect it to. So what if I don't reach the goal by the period I set out to achieve it by? If you're able to get to this state, you've now removed all resistance and have become empty by doing this. All that's left is pure intention towards the goal. Then the process is just a big ball of fun. And watch how everything begins to align. And it will be as if you've quantum leaped to what you want. If failure seems imminent, just let it be. Stop fighting it. Gem 3. Observe others and how you react to them. Everyone just loves to give advice, but realistically, not everyone is worthy. Meaning, if you go to someone who isn't living the life you want to live, which I do not recommend, you go to them and they'll start trying to deter you and tell you how the world works. Or you're around a group of friends that aren't on the same frequency as you. This is what I want you to do. Observe their reality. Observe their lifestyle, their choices, their habits, and always aim to be the watcher. And ask yourself, is this how I want to live my life right now? Do not say in the future, because right now dictates the next slide of your life. Now, if any of these individuals say something harmful or makes you upset, observe how it's made you feel. If you're crying or angry, sit and observe the current state you're in. And then say this to yourself out loud. I let someone knock me off my goal. I let someone affect my happiness and passion for my goal. See what happens. Repeat it and watch how you'll start to feel like an idiot. Gem 4, which is adjacent to Gem 3, is be content with looking foolish during your pursuit. Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish. You may have parents, siblings, friends, teachers, and co-workers who criticize you. So what happens? You become critical of yourself. You never challenge the statements. So now the thoughts you ignite are doubts, worry, and fear. You've chosen to side with the fear and the struggle. And so guess what? You receive in abundance. This has to stop. When they criticize and spout their negativity, remember who you are, which is light and love. You're not going to quit because they say so. You're an ironclad and unshaken by the words of low frequencies. For example, when someone close to me saw me with one of the newest Windows tablets, their first assumption was someone bought it for me. Because the thought of me having enough money to access nice things was alien to the individual. During my period that I like to call a go-gay, they were used to seeing me broke, suffering, and lifeless. However, due to my method of destroying trauma, I wasn't touched by their thoughts. Here's a quote from myself that you can choose to embody. The choice of living a worthless life can never be mine. The choice of losing in anything I do and the choice of not being able to help others does not exist in me. There's only win and a path that bends to me winning. I understand, guys, this will be new to all of you. So if you ever begin to shake, know that I'm here. DM me. I love to answer questions. I love to be of service. Because frankly, so many individuals are living backwards. It's ridiculous. Stop trying to prove your doubters wrong or focus on proving the ones who believe in you right. Remember that a person's disrespect towards you is inherently neutral. It's just our interpretations. So when someone disrespects you, it's a result of their thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Now let's do a quick recap on the gems. Gem 1, coordination and gratitude. Every time you upgrade, a false challenge will appear that is just a blessing in disguise. Just navigate around it. Don't fight the dragon, tame it. Gem 2, accepting the failure scenario. Accept what is in your current moment and don't force a result. Accept and create space for what is wanted. Now, when the incoming thought arises, you can mentally shrug them off and get on with your impending success. Gem 3, always be the observer of others and your emotions. If you ever get shaken by someone's words, say to yourself, I let someone knock me off my goal. I let someone affect my happiness and passion for my goal. Repeat it and watch what happens. You'll start to feel like an idiot. Gem 4, be content with looking foolish during your pursuit of your goals. No one remembers critics. They're simply tools for the main character's development. Challenge the negative views, right? And remember, always ask yourself, did you choose this statement playing in your head or did you digest it?